Pere is my guy. So at the end of the day, I know a lot, and I know so many things about him that I know that he's correct for Mercy, and Mercy too, a correct person.
Yeah,
she's correct for
him. You think they go together? 100%.
I actually think they do. I don't think she caused any fight or rift. It was more like she was even trying to, she tried to amend it, and which she even did. She was like trying to fix the fight that was the argument that was there before she came in. So I think she even helped.
So how are you and Pere now?
Honestly, we're good. She just came in here, hugged you, and
hey man, shout out to the general.
Yeah,
are you guys like you were before the house?
Definitely, not 100%. There's a change because, as I said, I saw a lot of things. Because bear in mind that this is the same person that I did not like for the first 6 weeks of Big Brother House in my first season. I nominated him the first 5 times. Go and check. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's go! We have the family in the building. Bloodline, you know the vibes.
It's in the blood.
Baby, it's in the fucking blood.
It's in the blood, boys.
I have to do the intro before I introduce him. I'm going to need you to tell your mom, to tell your dad, to tell your uncle, to tell your sister, to tell your auntie, to go to tell your brother, even though he's grounded this Saturday. And Chelsea right now are 1-1 with Burnley, and we're going to win in the second half. Then to start watching the game, to go to the post office, to tell the nature doctor, to tell the little dog to crawl across the road, to lick it, stamp it, post it. And we're moving from Anambra State to what state, my brother?
Still Anambra State.
It's going to be a short message to tell them that Sabi Radio is live. And we have my brother, my senior brother, my confidant, my blood. Cross the boss.
Miracle, true.
Most people will not know. Most people don't know this story, but I'm saying. When I was about entering Big Brother Titans, when my mom was wilding out. My mom was wilding out. And my older sister was on the phone. Literally, what was the side day before I had to travel? They were like, do you still want to go? Do you still want to go? How would you? The family did. Cross came on the phone and put composure to all of them. Was like, it's okay. I've been on this journey before. It depends on what you do. The platform is yours. If you wild out, you wild out. You make the best of what you have.
Yep.
And Cross put calm spirits in the head to let me go.
Yep.
And that is why I'm here today.
Yep. No fact. Brother. They buzzed my life for almost 2-3 weeks. Your sister loves you. Your family loves you.
Bro.
They love. Guys, they could not read. Morning after the.
Bro.
Miracle.
Yeah.
But
my brother, I thank you for that.
No problem.
For letting me grace the platform that you have graced twice now.
Thank you.
Being a finalist twice. It's not easy. It's not easy, bro. The first time you were vibing, and the people mess with you.
Yeah.
This time the same way, but you did not leave it up to the people.
Yeah.
You bought your way in as an Igbo man that you are.
Yep. I didn't
let's start.
I didn't want to give the chances to them again because you know what?
It was like you and Ike were planning the same thing, bro. Buying your way to the final.
He was planning that too.
He was stealing everybody's coins, bro.
Apparently, he hid his coin in the toilet, which he told me on the night before because I looked for it, I couldn't find it. Then on Saturday night before the final day, he told me. So I went to the toilet, the garden toilet. On the roof, nigga, on the roof. That's why I found that shit. That's what he told me.
Is that what Neo was looking for? When you opened that roof thing, when you guys went back to the house?
We're looking for...
when you opened the roof, there was a video of him opening the roof. And he was looking for something. Lucy was recording it. Yeah.
Perhaps, I don't know, maybe.
The first time I saw you, I don't know whether we can go back to the clip in this video. Bro, in my podcast, when they announced Cross, I was like, let's go, that is family. Bro, I was like, he's winning. That's why I'm putting my effort on, everything on. Cross must win this money, bro. Cross for the money. Even if I didn't care what anybody was saying. I'm a believer of Christ and have big faith. I was like, Cross for the money. Fuck what everyone says.
Thanks,
brother, man. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You did your thing. You represented your brand well. Your family well, and yourself well once again. Congratulations,
thank you.
It's not easy.
It's
not easy, my brother. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Rate your experience 1 to 10.
9.2 over 10.
What would have made a 10 out of 10?
Maybe if Kim started from the beginning.
This guy is so silly, bro. What? But what's up with you and you guys, bro?
Nah, we're super
No,
cool.
you guys are not just friends. Don't play
we're
with me like
super
that,
cool.
bro.
That's
Don't
it,
play
man.
with me like that, bro.
What?
She.
Nah, she's super cool. She's super.
But she likes you, bro.
Yeah, I like her too. We like
What's
each other.
good, bro?
We gotta figure it out. That's it. Like we're just waiting to see.
We're going for bright price. Like what, bro?
How much does that shit cost?
Not that much. They're gonna be shaky, so you gotta give you a discount.
Nah, you gotta buck up. You gotta make some cash. I think that's the next priority right now is making that buck.
No, but I saw your
We need
face
to
when
make
she
that
came
money.
into the house, where it was. I feel like before she came into the house, especially that week, you were feeling a little down.
Yeah,
like your
yeah.
energy was a little bit off, and when she
Yeah.
came, you were just like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god!" You picked her up, like how close were y'all outside of the house, and how did that relationship?
So it's so funny. Like just about a couple of hours ago, she was just like on Instagram and she was like going all the way to our conversation 2018, 2019. She was just like, Cross, look at
So
all
you knew
the
her before you went into the house.
yeah. Literally, like she was like, Cross, look at the stupid things you were saying, like just making joke because me, we talk rubbish sometimes, stupid.
Fair.
And you saw that she was like, we're just literally just going through, like just laughing, So it was just funny, seeing all those things. I'm like, yes, I've actually we've known each other for a minute now, but like it's been a vibe since. It's been a vibe since. So it was just like, and I didn't even see it coming because when she came in, it was more or less like in a very friendly manner of like, my person is here, not my romantic or any love, nothing. I promise you it wasn't like that. It was someone like, yeah, my person day here, like person where I really, really fuck with. So time kept on going, days kept on going, and almost.
So is it a situation whereby you don't mind if y'all go to the next level, but if you don't, you're content with the friendship you have?
100%. The beauty about it is that I think I respect her enough to know that, all right, yeah, we might like each other a lot, but at the end of the day, I still regard you as my friend. No matter what happens, if it goes forward, it doesn't go forward. It goes back, it doesn't. Like we are gonna be friends for life. It's a life thing.
And that's rare, bro.
Yeah,
I think every guy who has to be honest with themselves, they have that female friend whereby we're G's, we're cool.
Yeah.
But I don't mind crossing that line with you.
Yeah.
I have a very good friend that I met in college who saw me through so much in my life, Mary, and I will keep saying her name. I celebrate her birthday every time because this woman saved my life.
Yeah.
When I was going through dark times, I'm sure you're aware of it. When I was going through dark times in my life, she was one of my confidants, and I've told her a certain year, if both of us are not married, we have to get married. Facts. Like that's the agreement we have because like every time I talk to her, it's just joy, vibes, and like I feel comfortable. And it's very rare for a man to feel vulnerable with
someone
the opposite sex.
Yeah.
And once you find that comfortability, you're just like
you have no idea how vulnerable I am to her. Like
I could tell,
it's
bro.
literally something that sometimes I'm like, I can be this vulnerable. Like I'm literally
tell, like the conversations you were having with her, especially after like parties. I mean, you could say alcohol, but I believe that alcohol sometimes makes you just say what you need to say at that moment.
Yeah.
And I could hear the tone in your voice, bro. Like you fuck with Shorty, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all look good together. I won't lie,
she's
man.
gang.
She looks good too. I'm
Yeah,
proud of you, my guy.
good.
You have a good one.
Yeah.
If it happens, you have a good one. But
best of luck.
Let's start from the end to the beginning.
All right, cool.
You left the house. You were a finalist, as you deserve to.
Yeah.
I felt that you should have, in my opinion, I thought you should have been final 3.
Yeah. I actually wanted to. But
how did you feel about leaving the house first to finals?
Oh, well, I was like, I've looked at it because, different things have happened and played out over time, me, being in the house. And as I said, I kind of literally was a bit sad for about 2-3 weeks. And there was a period of time I actually wanted to go to Big Brother and tell Big Brother I'm done. I really want to leave the house.
Why?
That's so the house was so like dark, like fighting, argument, toxicity, like it was just different energy that I could not see myself happy. I could not see myself really doing much, and it was just like a lot of strong energy, and it was just dimming myself. I couldn't be myself. So And I remember Cheta was telling me, like, are you sure you really want to go for this thing? Do you want to go for this thing? And bear in mind, right before then, there was a little bit of situation that happened in the whole, political space camp and that thing. So, and I know how I was really, really like calmed down. And the thing actually still affected me. So carrying all those still carrying to the house, and you're still depending on still the people that, to still show you love and whatnot. So you can understand that I already had a very big like disadvantage, and everything like made me felt some certain kind of way to an extent. But I was like, Cross, come on, just be you.
That
Have
competitor
fun.
in you
Yeah,
was like,
that's my competition. Like, you know what, Cross, just be you. Have fun. At the end of the day, what will happen will happen. Like, we all shall die someday. Just do your best you can do and just keep going on. So in my mind, I was like, you know what, Cross? Let's just have fun, man.
Yeah.
Let's just have a good time. What will be, will be.
And this is why I say
Yeah.
me and you are truly brothers, because me and you have similarities of we want to be happy. We always want to have joyful moments in our life.
Thank you.
And I will pursue anything to make me happy. I don't want negativity around me.
Yeah.
The only difference between me, that's why I say my senior brother is I don't mind being petty. I don't mind getting dirty. You avoid it as much.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing that.
Yeah.
So hey, I need to learn a little bit from that from my brother, but it's all good.
But you see, in your life, sometimes it's good to have both, because you see, you can be like me, and also you can be dirty. You can go down low, you can go below. So at the end of the day, I would not fault you for having that kind of mentality or that kind of spirit, because me now, there's some period I wanted to like, do back or do back, but it doesn't sit well with me, because if I try and do it, I'll just be like, really? And I will not be able to sleep at night, because I love the fact that I could easily go to bed. Like, if you tell me go to bed now, if I just touch my head on the pillow, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, Otilo, I'm gone. I'll just go to my happy place, Disney World, straight, I'm gone. So if I could be able to do some certain things, when I now lie down, I'm alone, it will just be running through my mind, and I will not feel, I might have to be beaten, and I will feel uncomfortable. So I need to learn how to be comfortable doing some certain things, so that I can be strong enough, because I won't lie to you, the house got to me some certain times. It actually did, compared to my first time.
I like what you just said, because you said that the All-Star season got to you, especially compared to your first time.
Yeah. Well, all stars now your mate. First of all, no be your mate. All stars not be your mate.
It's a different ball game.
It's a different ball game, because you got winners, you got semi-winners. People that came, first runner up.
How many finalists were there in that
2.
house?
They were like
you, ADEKUNLE, Pere,
90%. 90%. So Messi, CEECEE, ADEKUNLE, Angel, me, Neo, Amashala, there were a lot. There were about almost like 10 of like a lot
of. You didn't even know the fake 15. Housemates were not in the game.
Damn, that shit busted my brain. Like, for real, that shit busted my brain. Like, when I came out and she was like, "How was your fake housemate?"
You?
I was like, no,
don't play with me like
that.
Don't play with me.
So what? Well, everything you do, was it fake too? She was like, no. I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
So literally, that fake housemate shit was literally crazy. Yeah.
So one of the moments that I won't lie, touch me, bro, because you're a big man on loyalty.
Yeah.
And I'm also like that. And I feel like also in my season, sometimes my loyalty, I was loyal to a fault.
Yeah.
I told Kosi that there were certain people's names I could not say when it came to nomination.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, these people are saying your names.
Yeah.
No, say their name. I was like, no, there are 3 people I can't say their names, and I would not say their names.
Yeah.
And you're also a big man of loyalty. We saw that in your first season, and we saw that in the All-Star season.
Yeah.
What led to the friction between you and Pere?
All right. So that's actually a very, very sweet and important, one, because I know I'll say this, and I'll say this probably tomorrow or wherever. Pere is my guy. I actually love him. And at the end of the day, I know what we've been through in my season. I know what we've been through out of our season. We know what we've run. We know all the deals, financial deals, more like family deals, traveling, women. Like we've actually enjoyed life.
Yeah.
So we know where we're going. And so coming into this All-Stars now, right? Still my guy and everything. So I think maybe this whole thing might have started from, I think it's pretty much, I think the pardon me thing. So we kind of understood like how it works. Yeah. So apparently when he went in, he nominated me the first 2 times, right? So, and I did not. But the problem is that we spoke about it and it was more or less like, okay, so it's more or less like, all right, business now, right? If 4 to 6 or 7 people are going for one person, you all go for that person, you sell it,
Yeah.
right? To an extent.
Yeah.
Now, when you don't have more than 2 people going, don't give it. It's a waste. So you better go and sell it. So now it's a beginning of the whole game, and we're all planning to rack up, find favor and whatnot. So Pere told me he was nominating me. I was like, don't, because at this time, you cannot nominate me. It's more or less like, okay, you're gonna waste it. Don't do it. When it's needed, I'll let you know. And when it's needed for you, I'll let you know so we can run it.
Sure.
But now it's not important. So let's sell it and let's do something better with it. So now they came and met me and say Soma wants the team that he stayed 2 weeks in the season. Now let us upgrade this time around. I'm like, okay, let them owe me one. Favor for favor, because that's how I did my season. You do me favor, I do favor.
Yeah.
Keep building relationships. So I was like, all right, cool, no problem, I ran it. I gave it to him. Apparently, people who thought they wanted to give it to him, he made it as well. Now the second one, Kid Wire came and told us he wants to buy it. I said, what do you want to buy it for? He told me he wanted to buy it for. I said, okay, money coin. I said, all right, cool. He went, he sold his own to different people. I think Pere too. He told it to him. I think he asked like that. I was like, all right, cool. Same thing Pere said again. We're going to give it to him. I said, Pere, there's no need. Like, literally, you know that we have to sell these things. And I said, okay, no problem. So we agreed. So I did not know that he went back there again and still went to go and give it. I don't know why he did not want to sell it to Kid. But I sold my own to Kid and gave him money point. That's it. So the next one now was another one that had to do with, I think, Elebai or something. So when it was now time for the proper time I needed you, which was I think the 6th week, then I now rallied up for people to pardon me. Now I wanted to be pardoned. Then I told Pere, okay, now I need you to give me the pardon. And I said, okay, no problem. Now let us rally people that will give us the pardon, and we did it. But Angel 2 was rallying at that time. Unfortunately, she broke the thing and nobody got it. So I think the genesis is from that whole particular thing. So I don't know how managed people didn't see the conversations we had before, but they only just saw that he was pardoning me and I was not pardoning him, which we understood and we spoke. But fast forward to that, then the whole different things that happen in the house, bad energy, scheming, plotting and everything. And unfortunately, right, I'm the kind of person that when I see negativity stuffs or bad energy, for some reason I don't just like it. It doesn't sit well with me. And it's not a bad.
So you call it out immediately.
Yeah, it's not like I'm sitting in a high horse or whatnot. No, it's not that. It's uncomfortable for me. No matter how it is, even if you are my friend, you are very close to me, I will just just want to sit out all of it because I don't know how to do this. This is not how I was raised. This is not how I was brought up. My mom brought up with love. That's all she did. So
shout out to your mom.
Thanks. So anything negativity, anything scheming, planning, I will try not to be involved. So I think when the things started happening in the house, I just said, make I just give this guy. I just step out a little bit small. Make I do am from afar. Make I just watch you from afar. Just watch your back from afar. This kind of thing. And that was pretty much it. And when Kim came into the picture, and that's how it has been, till I think we had a misunderstanding again. Then Kim came into the picture.
Do you think Kim added fire to like the situation that was already like happening in the house?
No, I don't think so, because funny enough, Kim had her own situations coming to the house, and she's seen 2 bad boys. Are we trying to play her as well? You give her own, because she's trying to say, oh, okay, yeah, she probably was having fun as much as possible, hanging with me, hanging with her own friends as well. So it was more or less like she's having good time as well. But I don't think like she tried to play us against each other. No, it was more or less like she's just having a good time and talking to her friend. It was eventually that when she realized that, okay, I'm actually genuine and I'm actually serious, then she now started like paying more attention to me and started leaning towards me, and we just started talking more and more than her friend that she would have used to. That's it. Nothing. I don't think like the people that I don't know how they do it. Like, but people that didn't show a lot of things that happened apparently. Like, there was a whole week. Like, I was trying to make food for her, and I was doing putting some mede into it, and it was making her run stomach. So she didn't like it. So from this, I think Tuesday, I did that on Sunday and Monday or Tuesday. From Wednesday, she said no, 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 no. She started cooking. She cooked all through, like literally from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like she just cooked all through because she didn't want me to cook anymore. So I didn't show that. So it was kind of like, okay, why didn't you all show that? Like we did a lot of like dancing up there. So many things. So I don't know how they didn't show those parts, and it's funny. But at the end of the day, trust me, like I don't think she caused any fight or rift. It was more like she was even trying to, which she tried to amend it, and which she even did. She was like trying to fix the fight that was the argument that was there before she came in. So I think she even helped.
So how are you and Pere now?
Honestly, we're good. She just came in here, hugged you, and
hey man, shout out to the general.
Yeah, like,
are you guys like you were before the house?
Definitely, not 100%. There's a change because, as I said, I saw a lot of things. Because bear in mind that this is the same person that I did not like for the first 6 weeks of Big Brother House in my first season. I nominated him the first 5 times. Go and check. Yeah, records are there. Pere, I did not like at all for one bit, because I didn't understand the kind of game he was playing. I didn't understand some certain things about him. I didn't understand like how he moved, and the whole situation, women thing as well, like our friend Maria at that time. So eventually when Maria left, and he stopped being the same person that we saw that first few weeks. He just calmed down a bit, more playful, more jovial. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, I actually like this guy.
Yeah, he's not
a bad guy.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy, like he's a correct guy.
Yeah.
And we did a task together in the laundry, or the cleaning and saloon, and he was talking about his ex, and I realized that he's a cancer guy, and he's emotional too.
He is.
And women. So I was like, this guy too, they break your heart too, they break my heart. And we had a lot of few things in common. Then that's how we started talking. And that's how we started getting to know each other. And that was the last 4 weeks. And when we came out, we continued that, and liquor as well. And we became actually very good family and friend. There's no day we don't go without chatting and fighting or whatnot.
So would you say there are more conversations that like, for you guys to get to where you were before, do you feel like there's some certain conversations that y'all need to have?
Yeah, definitely. As I said, I've had those conversations with him. Okay. I've had it with him when we came out. I've heard everything that's happened. I've had it with him. We've spoken. And, I feel like it's left for us to decide what we want to do at the end of the day. We're adults, we're big guys. We've been through a lot. We've done shit together. Man. Yeah, we've made.
I feel like you all sorted out.
We've made money together.
I hope you all sorted out. Bro. Yeah, I love the bromance with y'all, bro. Because even him as well, you tell like he was hurt.
Yeah.
By like your reaction to everything.
So the thing about it is that he has the right to be, as according to what I've seen, and at the end of the day, he has his emotions and his rights. I have my own emotions and my right and my own. So I can feel this certain way. It's left for him to like say, oh, okay, this is how you feel. All right, cool, no problem. I'm sorry about this. And this is how you felt. Oh, cool. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't know this. Because at the end of the day, that house has a very interesting, very mad spirit, and it fucks with you big time. Bro. So if you're not careful, you will just be going negative. And you have to be finding a way to keep positive. So we're no longer in the house. We're in real world.
Yes.
The most important thing is to see how we can keep growing, make that money, and keep growing. And hopefully, I've seen your relationship with our very good friend Mercy, and I'm actually in love with that. So let's see how we can keep growing and hopefully, I don't know, because I know that everybody has spoken about babies and marriage. So I'm looking at that space is something I will look into delve into the future. And if truly which I think you are ready, because we spoke about it. Pere is my guy. So at the end of the day, I know a lot, and I know so many things about him that I know that he's correct for Messi, and Messi too a correct person.
Yeah,
She's correct for
you think
him
they
as
go
well.
together?
100%. I actually think they do. No
Let's
cap.
leave the bromance for one
Yeah,
second.
I
Let's
think
go
they
to
do.
the romance, because like I said, it runs in the family. You're a ladies' man, man. Like the ladies loved you. You can't hate on that. That's not your fault. That's your mama's fault. She gave birth to you. She gave you the sauce.
Mom, I beg you.
Started with Labaye.
Yeah.
I was good with that, bro. Like, would you have, going back in the house now, would you have furthered something with her?
So it's so funny. Like, I spoke to one of my very good friends today. Don't call her name because she insulted me. Everybody will probably know her. So, so she was like, yeah, like I like the relationship a little bit, and I'm like, huh? So I was like, why? She was like, yeah, she's cute. You know, I like you. I was like, fam, trust me. Like, even if I'm to go back, I wouldn't still, take more into that, because at the end of the day, right, I know her as per someone that is just my friend. Like, she's actually been my friend.
You say y'all had something outside the house?
No, I didn't have anything with her outside the house.
Y'all didn't.
Nah, we did not. We were just friends. Yeah, we're getting to know each other. Yeah, I swear, we did not.
Cap.
I promise you. Ask her, she'll never lie. Like, she's a Jersey body. I hope she doesn't lie.
Jerseys be lying, bro.
Nah,
they lie their
yeah,
ass off.
actually nothing. Like, cool. Yeah, it was in the house that, we're like, all right, cool. You're sexy.
You're just poking with your energies.
Yeah, we're like, all right, cool. You want to have fun? Let's have fun. That's it. Nothing. It wasn't more than that. It was like, all right, the house sometimes can be a bit boring. You understand? Games, fun. And you just want to have someone to just, have fun with, talk to, play with, just have a good time. So I think she was open for that at that time. And she knew she didn't want any. We spoke about it. She knew she didn't want anything. She like, let's just have fun. Let's just have good time. If you like somebody else, tell me. You gotta meet the person. That kind of thing. And she too, she had, her flirtatious things with other people too. And I was okay with it. I like, you do what you gotta do. Yeah. But when we wanna have fun, we'll have fun. And that was it. Nothing more, nothing extra.
Okay.
And everything ended when we spoke about it and we ended it. And when someone came into my life that made me more comfortable, yeah, it was more or less like OT Pro. Yeah.
Would you say that's what attracted you to her? Like, just the fact that she understands you?
Yeah, she understands me. She actually does.
She took her time to understand you. Yeah, I could tell, bro.
That freaks me out. Yeah,
she's very patient with you.
Yeah, she understands me. And that's something I've always wanted, for someone to understand me, because I know I'm a handful. I know can be crazy. I can be an ashawo. I could be whatever. I could be a sweet boy. I could be a straight narrow boy. What does it take for you to understand me is something I find it difficult for women these days to do. Because I'm caught across an Igbo man, right? Traditional man to an extent. But I kind of grew up in England, where my mentality is quite totally different. So in England, I learned how to be myself, unapologetic about myself, to be free and do whatever comes to my mind.
Facts.
So I still have my mom's training from, reading the Bible, growing up in godly ways and everything. So it's still with me.
But you also discovered yourself.
Yeah,
as well.
I still not discovered myself. So I'm a bunch of so many things, and I've lived with so many people across different times and different ethnics and different cultures across the whole world and in Nigeria and abroad. So I've learned human being, and I've stayed with human beings. So I can understand that human beings, we need to understand ourselves. So sometimes understanding someone is a very, very important key. So when she understood me, I was like, it's rare. It's only few people have understood me in life. Yeah. And sometimes they take advantage of it. You can understand someone and someone take advantage. Yeah. So sometimes they do. So when she understood me and I didn't think she was going to take advantage of me, it just made me open up more.
So did you feel a certain level of like, what the hell are you doing, when she was kind of giving kind of like the same energy to Pere?
Yeah.
You feel some type of way about that?
Well, a little bit.
Because I'll feel some type of way.
Yeah, a little bit, because at the end of
that's
the
why
day,
I asked you, like, did her coming in add fire to what was already existing with you?
No, right? So it was more or less like, when we're getting to know each other, you're talking to him, I'm talking to him, cool, whatnot, everyone's cool. And he has had other things like, play around and everything as much as I am. So I'm like, all right, you want to go, all right, cool, me, I'm just here.
You feel like any bro code was broken there?
Definitely not. Definitely not, because he knows I've liked her, and I know that he has liked her as much as I've known that he has liked many other person, and he knows that I've liked many other person. So it was more like, all right, cool, you're doing, all right, cool. I never in any way spoke any bad or evil or words against him.
You did not.
I never.
He never did the same.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense because I know you're my guy, so I'm not gonna go and do that. It doesn't.
Yeah, just because of a shorty.
No,
I respect that.
Nope.
I respect that, brother.
So I was never gonna do that, and I know he was not ever gonna do that too. So it was more or less like, all right, cool. But the whole thing now changed when my attention, my feelings for her started growing and started like, all right, cool. I think this girl has a lot of like sense that I really, really fuck with. Yeah. So now, what I should have done is now going to go and meet him and like, guy, I did like this girl.
Yeah, like more. That.
Yeah, I should have gone to tell him that, guy, I did like this girl more. Like,
but I still feel like at the same time, maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, you felt like you didn't need to have that conversation because you saw where him and Messi were heading to.
Well, true. And I literally saw, like, as I said, everybody was having a good time, playing a good time. So at the end of the day, I would expect him to do whatever he wants to do. Do you understand? Like, if you think this guy, go for it. Yeah. Go for it. So the only thing now is that even when he saw we're getting closer and closer, he didn't say anything or like, how far, guy, how far this thing they go anywhere, or is this or not? He didn't say anything too. He was like, I could keep doing you. And Opera too. Just kept on just doing what, if I, a girl would probably want to keep doing. So it was more or less like, she's hanging with her friend. I'm hanging with my own friend. It's just that the feelings got better and better and better over time. And when he started hanging with Messi, I was like, finally, you got
it. Green light.
Yeah.
Say less.
And I really enjoyed every moment, because I remember there's a time we were downstairs, in the locker room area. And, so I was sitting here doing my makeup, like, facial thing. And Messi was here. Pere was sitting there. And, they were just doing farting competition, and that made me so. They were doing what? Literally.
Oh my god!
That's when I knew that. Okay, definitely this thing is solid.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot in any form of way like be with the guy and yeah. So
Messi for it to be crazy. That bunda.
I don't know.
I can imagine the type of shit that shit is producing, right?
That one's a cup of tea. I don't know, but. As I said, that shit made me realize that these people are very, very comfortable.
Yeah, very comfortable with each other, their space.
So I knew that was when I knew that it was going.
Okay.
It was going. So they didn't know that, but that's when I knew personally that thing, it's gone.
So speaking of, you're a man that, just like me, has his emotions in his sleeves, and you say it wasn't your heart. And like I told you, we're starting from the back to the top. The innocent challenge.
Yeah.
You confronted CEECEE on something you did not like.
Yeah.
And you told her straight up, like you always do with people, because you don't like to, like you say, you don't like to carry things and go to bed with it. You want to address it there and there and know where you stand with the person. What happened in that situation? What did she do that really like you had to like confront?
So I've said this over and over. If you all remember, right, we all came into the before then we've been playing cards for like almost 4 to 5 hours, like just entertaining ourselves, catching crews, sister. By the way, CEECEE is someone that I actually do really, really like. Yeah, and at the beginning, I actually like, okay, there could be something here. But she told me she told me she has a husband coming up. So I'm like, I'm the kind of person I am. I always respect women. I respect women. Yeah. Once you tell me you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, I'll respect that. When you tell me you have a husband or someone potential, I'll respect. I don't know, no matter what. So automatically that thing started clicking because you told me that, you have somebody that you want to. So in my mind I was like, if I'm that guy and I have a woman and someone is trying to do, how would I feel? So I just, let me just lock up this emotional thing that I might have or I may or might not have for you. Let me just turn it off and let me just get to know you on a friendly, personal level, and let's see how I can get to like fuck with you. So that's what me and CEECEE was all about at the beginning. So that's what happened. So, and CEECEE is someone that I don't really know. And, she might, today, when she come with that fire, and that fire scares me.
So you all didn't have like a relationship after her?
No, nothing. I only saw her once in one of my friend's house, and we greeted, and that was it, and she left. That was the only time I've seen her. So, when she comes with that fire energy and everything, and sometimes she probably would just scare me a little bit, and I would just back up, relax and everything. Sometimes she's happy, jovial, and we hug, we fuck with each other. So she has different stages in her life and different like times, and sometimes I like this part, sometimes this part scares me. So I'm just trying to like adjust to who she is and how I can be more comfortable with her. Because as I said, I don't know you before, and I'm trying to get to know you, and you too, you're trying to get me. So we're trying to understand each other's friendship.
Yeah.
So so it was like that beginning, like that till that whole day came, and it was more or less like, okay, now we've been building our own good times again, and we've gone into the arena, and now trial time. So when I got in, I looked at the whole ropes and everything. I saw the second one. I told God, please talk to me. Is this the second one? Is this the second one? God said, go to it and stay there. I said, okay, man. So when it's like, move to your position, I quickly ran, stayed in that position. I was like, all right, cool. Trial time went, did. I came second. Okay, cool. Now we went again for the first time. Now the main thing, I ran back to that second. So now we've cemented our position that, okay, this is your position and whatnot. So I now went again. Now the second time came. I was coming back to that place, but CEECEE quickly ran and went there before me. I was like,
Yo.
like, what's up now? Go to your place. He was like, no, she's not going to her place. Like, this place belongs to everybody. I was like, no, I've been here, sir. Try it out. First time, please just go to your place. She was no, and I saw her eyes. And CEECEE is a person that when you look at her, because she's a bit not tall, so you can look and see. I know how her face and her eyes goes because I've been with her for 10 weeks, so I can read her to understand. So there's a way her eyes will switch. Then we know that, okay, the fierce CEECEE is about to come out. That means you have to be careful because you don't want to like go back and forth with her.
That's another question I want to ask you, because I knew what happened.
Yeah.
And I wanted you to say it yourself, because that was the second time you let, especially in a game.
Yeah.
You were like
three times.
3 times.
Yeah. That's the third time. Yeah. Third time.
You literally just, you were like, because I want to be the better person, I'm gonna let you slide.
Yeah.
Did it with DOYIN.
Yeah.
CEECEE. Do you
Messi as well.
Messi is like, do you,
a.k.a. as well. It happened. Like, so the thing about it is that when I was trying to tell her to go to her side, I had be a gentleman. So that word just made me like, oh,
that was a roll.
Like,
but at the same time, don't you feel like, cause I was gonna tell you this, and I feel like you don't know how to be selfish. It's hard for you.
Yeah, sometimes
it's hard.
It is. It is quite difficult. Sometimes it actually is very difficult.
It's hard for me as well. I won't lie, bro. It's hard for me as well. Like I did have been making sacrifices and judgment of myself.
Yeah.
But you are different, bro. In the game, I'll be a dog. I won't even look at her. I'll push her.
Trust me.
I'll push DOYIN off that shit, bro. DOYIN know. I told I'm gonna kick that, bro. I'll front it, bro. You know 300, but they're like sponsor. I'll boom, kicked off that shit, bro.
Yeah, so trust me, I wasn't gonna leave like that sport because I knew that car, I wanted the car so bad, and I could see, I could
cruising right now.
I could see, I felt that I was gonna win it. The rope, everything, the first round, second round. So it was Pere. I was competing. My mind has always been Pere.
Fair.
Yes, that's when I knew that Pere, we are going to compete into this thing. So that thing took me off. So when she told me and I asked Pere, this is my sport, and Pere said, that anybody can change. That one now also wicked me. So I was like, all right, if the two gentlemen in the house are saying women should go first, like we should respect women and do what they want to do, that thing just made me, all right, cool. But I was so pain and boiling, so I now went to the next place. So when I was trying to calculate my brain and my thoughts, all I heard was, buzzer has gone. And I'm trying to like gather my thoughts and I pull it. The whole thing just made me, I couldn't even qualify to the second round. But yeah,
and I have to, I feel like that plays into your game a lot throughout the season, because out of everybody, I feel like you had a very honest game. And you said this to Pere, which broke my heart, bro. And I have to agree with you as well, that Nigerians will not vote people like you and him because y'all's games was just too honest. Like, it wasn't a dirty game. It wasn't like toxic. It wasn't like the whole something that you betray somebody. It was just a very simple, honest game. I'm just gonna play the game the way it should be played, or the way you think it should be played. Why did you say that to him?
Well, I told Pere, like, before he came into the house, I know how we're already in the disadvantage. I told him, and Pere did not even want to come into the show. He didn't want to. He begging where I beg her. God. He begging where I beg her. So eventually, we made it in. And throughout the process, I knew that making it to the top 6 or final day should be our priority. But winning the show, it's going to be very difficult because the way we are, I don't think.
Did you have an idea of some people that were already going to be in the house?
So before I came into the house, of course, I knew Pere and I know Angel.
You know Messi?
Messi, I kind of heard, but I'm not sure. I kind of heard. WHITEMONEY, I just saw him that day. I was shocked. I literally shocked when I saw him into the house. Venita, I didn't know. ADEKUNLE, I did not know. Winner of the show, I did not know. I didn't know a lot of. I didn't want to know because I didn't know. I didn't want anybody to have more emotional connection to me. I just wanted to go in and just have
be a dog.
Okay, yeah, just see you. Cool. So that's what happened. I just towards the ending, I knew that Elibaye definitely and Messi and CEECEE are likely to take this thing.
You knew
to
that was the top 3.
Yeah, not top 3, but they are gonna I knew that these people will try and make it to the finals. Yeah, and I knew ADEKUNLE too. So it was not Pere because it was not that they went Angel, Soma, and ADEKUNLE and Pere and Venita. I knew that ADEKUNLE will make it and Pere will make it. I kept on saying it. 2 of them.
You knew your competition.
Yeah,
you're a smart guy. I'm not surprised about that. But talking about the game,
yeah,
you said a lot of things whereby, especially in 3 situations whereby I believe you could have won, but your good heart played whether an advantage or disadvantage for you. So the question I want to ask you now is, going back to the game, would you have done anything different, especially in these situations?
Yeah. So that whole innocent car challenge, right? So the thing about it is that, honestly speaking, I don't know because I still feel sad that I did leave it, but my humanity is still something that, if I didn't know you, if I don't know you anything at all, I would have been so more rude, okay, get the hell out of here. This is my sport. Come on, don't be like that. But the fact is that, number 1, she's a woman. Number 2, this is someone that I've actually built an understanding relationship with to an extent. Come on, as I said, 3 hours ago, we literally was playing cards and we were laughing and we played a lot. We played 1 to 10 we continued again almost to 10. So we spent time catching up and talking and laughing. So in my mind, I rather look at you as someone that's a friend first before a competitor. Yeah. So that's how it's been in my mind. So if I don't know you, I'll look at you as a competitor first. So now and then maybe potential friend. But now that I see that you're a competitor first, the chances of me standing to my ground there are 100% certain. But so far now I've looked at you just like Messi, exactly. I was about to play the HOH game. Exactly what happened. I wanted to be the HOH. Right, I wanted to beat by all means, and when we came, we saw the tables, and we saw that this one has a bit of advantage. But I came in late. I came in like the last person to come into the arena. So apparently, when people came into the arena, they already stood in front of the positions they were going to play. But Big Brother told everybody to sit down, and now read the rules and regulations. So when he was reading it, that's when I came in and I read it. And when we said go to your position, I quickly saw that one and I ran to it. Messi told me and came there. She was the second to get there. I was like, I've been here. I said, how do you mean you have been here? Well, like, no, that I was here earlier when Big Brother told us to come in. I stood here and he told us to sit down. Immediately she said that. I said, oh, sorry. Quickly, I ran to another place immediately. I did not argue. 1 second thing.
But you're better than me.
I did not argue. I just quickly left and went for another one. The same thing happened with Ike as well. So at that point in time, I've looked at you as a friend first before a competitor. And Messi, I've known Messi for a minute. Come on.
And you see why I say that broke my heart when you said that.
Yeah.
You told Pere that Nigerians will not vote for people like you and him to win the game, because I feel like, as we know this, we've been in the house before. Majority of people that watch Big Brother are women.
Yeah.
And I believe, and I thought that women should support somebody who is giving up an opportunity to win money in the favor of a woman. Being a proper gentleman, that is, it's rare, especially in Nigeria today. So that's why it broke my heart, because I thought they would connect with that. That's why I was saying, my Magic Cake knows, I've been saying it since, bro, cross for the money, because, bro, you gave up money for people to get to win money, so give him the fucking grand prize. That's why it broke my heart. Oh, that's right, broke my heart, bro. I'll be honest with you.
It's cool. Someone told me that Cross, that they actually thought I was going to win, but it's okay. You didn't win the 120. It's okay. Everybody deserve it. Don't worry. By the grace of God, we're going to find a way to make sure that you make that 120 between now and the end of the year.
120, bro.
So I guess it's time to get to work.
I'm going to join that campaign, bro.
Yeah.
Cross for that 120 before December, bro. That way. Even more than. Let's make it 250.
Cheers!
Facts. Bro, but who played the best game? I'll be very honest. You're my brother. You did not play the best game.
I know.
Who played the best game in your opinion?
So when you mean best game and you mean
from the beginning
to the
end, who played the best game? They might have left early, but who did you think, your opinion, played the best game?
Just give me a second. Let me start from the beginning.
And, this is even an amateur. Sorry. This question is brought to us by Amatem Soft.
Definitely.
Amatem Soft that you won!
I won that. Thanks to Alex. I won that
let's
shit.
fucking go.
Yeah, I won that shit.
So, you won Amatem Soft Gel game, but you didn't win the overall game. Who do you think plays the best game? Who do you think played it?
So, it's between a lot of 3 people. A lot of people play.
Top 2.
Well, to me, Elebaye actually gave us a very good one. So I think she actually
ADEKUNLE said the same thing as well?
Yeah, I think, Elebaye actually, over time, as I'm thinking about it, I'm still, even respecting, I'm respecting it because it's not easy. It's not easy. Think about it's not easy. Guy, mental, because I was in the house with you all. So I can tell you that mentally draining itself can be very, deadly. So if I was feeling that way, imagine what you're feeling.
Yeah.
And you still managed to still do all you needed to do to get to where you are. And
Facts.
You won. I'll give it to you. You played your good game.
Elebaye, you have a lot of people saying you played the best game.
Then I think Adekunle too enjoyed himself.
Well.
Yeah.
I thought he played the best.
Yeah, he played very.
Even though he's not want to admit that what he did as a game. Hey man,
he played.
My boy Dex played the best.
Yeah, he actually did a very one.
Advice to anybody considering to enter Big Brother Naija. What's your advice to them?
First of all, get something that is solid, that is working for you, first of all. So you at least have a backbone that stands you. Not just, you're just hoping that you just go there and you make name for yourself. No, have something that would help you stand a bit. Not too solid, but at least something okay that you can rely on.
Yeah.
Then once you've done that, then the next thing you need to do is just decide what kind of person would you want to be. What kind of person do you want the world to be? Like the world to show you as, because you have to know whatever you're going to be on that show, a lot of people look at you like that. So do you want to be yourself? Do you want to be this person? Do you want to create this narrative? You want to you have to decide for yourself. And it's only you that can decide that for yourself.
Second to last question.
Yeah. Once you do that, I think just go in and have the best fun doing that. Just have fun. Because it might never come again. So have fun doing it.
Fair? My brother, it's been a pleasure.
Yep.
I want you to use this platform to promote yourself, my brother. I know you have a lot of things going on. You told me about the stuff you're going on. Especially a great thing that's going to be helping a lot of people in the future.
Yep.
This is the new thing. My brother, promote it.
Basically, this is Sleek, definitely. Sleek Vape. You know, we were trying to make people that smoke cigarettes to stop smoking. There's no nicotine, it's just flavor. You know, we're trying to push, fun and just having a good time. So yeah, just check it out.
What else, bro? What else are you going to be doing in the entertainment space?
Definitely, my music thing. I love my music, so still hyping here and there once I can. It's always going to be a fun thing.
You're crazy hype.
Yeah, I just like to have fun.
Crazy hype, man.
I just like to have fun. I actually just love it. It's not something I want to do, but it's just part of my leisure time and acting as well. So yeah, but majority just keep building my brand, keep pushing the narrative of tech. I want to keep educating my community. It's important to let everyone know that the world that we're living now is no longer the same we're living 5-10 years ago. Things are changing and it's changing very fast. So we need to let them know so they can be aware of every situation coming in. And yeah, just keep building my brand and businesses as well. Just push. There's a new tech, there's a new I think telecommunication coming up. My friend is involved as well. We're going to be doing something major coming up. Ice Killers. We're going to be, still be teaching.
This sounds spicy. I like it.
Different skills. So yeah, our TV show is coming up. Like the one we did, Ice Killers. What we did. with Togo, Benin Republic, Ghana, Nigeria, about building.
You've been promoting that even before All Stars.
Yeah. So it's gonna come out hopefully. The what's it called? The shoot. My partner is in America right now discussing with Netflix. So hopefully everything's gonna go well. So yeah, it's gonna
Give me a job, Saturday. Give me a job.
Seriously,
give me a job, bro. That's
don't worry, I know. I won't even call you. I will sit down.
My brother, my blood.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah,
It was not gonna come.
Yeah,
last minute.
Yeah,
my
that's
brother,
why I
appreciate
never
you.
dress up.
God bless you. And you know we're always gonna be supporting you, bro. Remember,
you.
anytime you want to promote anything, you have a platform.
Thank you.
Sabi Radio is live, baby.
Sabi, you know Sabi Radio. All love. That has to be Super Commando. It gives me a lot of energy. A lot of times, if I'm being honest, a lot of times. It's just one of those ones when you know that you need energy, you just go to the fridge and you pick one and you just keep drinking.